so I happened to see. Oh. Let's see, what do we want to throw? Ooh, we got 6 knives. Yo, what's going on? Mic check. Hopefully it's working. Haven't even warmed up yet. Been throwing my small knives lately, so I decided to get out my bigger no spin knives. Oh. Been throwing a lot in the past couple weeks, so my shoulder's a little sore. There we go. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Throwing no spin. This is my grip for the people that want to know. Damn. You can also throw, so closed hand grip, see my fingers wrap all the way around. That's what I've kind of transitioned to over the years. In the past, I threw with an open hand grip like this. And this is a nice way to learn because your fingers don't get in the way. And you can also kind of cancel the knife more with an open hand grip. Let's see some open hand grip throws. Woo! Very similar. Let me get it there. Slightly different release. Well, basically the same. Took me a minute there. I'm gonna grab this knife. I went way back here. 45 feet away. Oh. All right, let's see if we can get a 10-meter half spin. Oh, yeah. I guess you'll have to trust me on that one. Probably just shy of 10 meters because it was at my my tarp that I have hanging down. Now I am doing a live stream because it was unusually warm. It was 45 degrees today. Completely clear sky. I got the Starlink out, but the reason why the Starlink's working is because I have my garage door open. Got the heater cranking in here. But that's the only way I can work. When it's super cold out, I just can't have the door open. So that's why we're able to do it today. I really miss doing these every week. It sucks. I guess we'll just have to wait until spring. But let me check some questions. I don't know if you guys can read that. Painted haystacks. Yeah, don't throw knives on people. Man. What kind of throwing knife do I use? I use all kinds of throwing knives. Here, I'll show you a quick. So, it's not just one. If you got a serious question you want me to answer, super chat, $1.99, very cheap. You want to see me do a trick shot from 3 meters or 10 feet, $5. You want to see me do a trick shot from 4 meters, $10. 5 meters, 16 feet, $15. 6 meter, 19 to 20 feet, $25 in order to see me do a 7-meter trick shot. It costs you 50 bucks. It takes me a while, but if you pay that money, I guarantee you I'll do the trick shot. I understand. You don't have to pay it, it's fine. Okay, so that's all been no spin throwing, just like this. Let's try some half spin. It's basically the same grip, you just flip it around like this. Now is shove my finger forward more, like that. Okay, let's do some more side arm. Okay, we did overhand side arm, or overhand half spin, side arm half spin. Let's do some underhand half spin. Now my grip is gonna change from finger on the spine like this. I'm just gonna hold it flat. I'm gonna use my finger and my thumb to control the rotation. All of these throws are instinctive. Whoops. By the way, distance does not matter. And don't worry, I know there's someone in the comments saying, or probably, there's usually someone in the comments saying, do it a 2 steps back, or do it 2 steps forward. I got you. I gotcha. So, it's only making a half rotation regardless of where I stand. Same goes for sidearm or overhand. Doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, I think that throwing half spin is easier further away. The closer I am, the more I have to use my wrist to speed up the knife. The further I am away, like past 20 feet, I can literally just grip it and throw it like a baseball. There's not a whole lot of thought being used. But let's mix those up now. Let's do underhand, overhand, and sidearm. Oh, that was a bad throw. Still stuck it though. It's nice to have lots of target area. Let me get a little drink here and we'll check out. Ooh! 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 What's up, dude? We got a $10 donation. Okay, going back over here. I'll answer any question about knife throwing for $2. It's the minimum super chat. 3 meter, $5. 4 meter, $10. 5 meter, 15. 6 25. 7 meter, $50. Now, all right, now I got a 4 meter. Let's go ahead and get that done real quick. Now, what trick shot are you meaning? Or am I talking about? I'm gonna toss a can toward the target and I'm going to pin it with a knife. Thank you for the donation, I appreciate that. I really didn't expect anybody to participate. I just, why not? Like, you know, I like doing whatever I want. But, yeah, okay, so. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of weight to the can. You don't really need to from 4 meters, but I just think it helps, especially if you're outside. All I'm doing is adding wood chips. You can add sand, gravel, piece of steel. Every once in a while though, if you use like a bolt or a piece of steel, your knife will hit it. So, okay. All right, no, I didn't really specify, so we're gonna do, let's do no spin. We'll start off with no spin. So I'm gonna get a quick can toss in there real quick. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Ooh, ooh. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can put both my fists inside this target. I just put this middle one up in October, and man, it's really taking a beating. That one is too. I can put my whole fist in the bullseye. All right. See how many tries it takes me. Ooh. I feel like my easel's in the way. Yo, dude, come on. Now, you tell me, Proxy, does that count as a trick shot or what? That's pretty tricky to me. But, you know me, I'm not gonna let that shit slide. That is wild. I've only done that twice. The first time was just 2 or 3 weeks ago. That was crazy. No one stole my dog. It's just a stupid title. You know, to get people's attention nowadays, you got to make up something stupid or loud or grandiose or 5-time world champion, blah, blah, blah. All right. Yeah, ninjas, yeah, no. Yes, ninja stole my dog. There's lots of ninjas, especially in the Hoosier state. Oh, bad throw. I've really come to realize that trick shots are easier if I don't throw so hard. But man, me not throwing hard is very difficult, especially when you guys are watching. I got manly and shit. Oh, that was close. Dented it. Bad throw. Absolutely mangled it though. That was a pretty good one. Mangled it. All right, uno momento, por favor. Add some chips. Should have had a few of these already made up, but I didn't expect anybody to want me to do a trick shot, honestly. Again, like I said, you really don't need the weight, but it helps. It just makes it more consistent. Try tossing an empty can any kind of distance and you'll see. Wow! I thought that one was gonna sit on there again. That'd be a trip, wouldn't it? That was so stupid. I didn't even think I was gonna hit the target. Yeah, dented the crap out of it again. Going on a little trip this weekend, but next week I'm gonna replace that target for sure. Whoop. Just a little to the right, which is good. Generally, I miss to the left. Wow! Well, I'm consistently hitting it right underneath it. That's kind of good, though, right? That's good. Ooh. That little whiteboard is really crowding me. I don't want to stand too far this way. I feel like I'm getting in your guys' view. Damn. All right. Oh, damn. I'm gonna actually back up a little bit. This, like I said, that easel is really freaking me out. Damn it. I wanna move this real quick. Sucks it's not easy to move. It's made out of like those collapsible tent poles. All right, here we go. Stupid. Okay, if you throw knives, pay attention. I'm crossing my body. It's a natural thing to do that. Trying not to, because the can is falling this way. I'm trying to track it that way. But when you do it under pressure, you kind of fall back to the norm, like what your body knows. It's getting hot in here. Damn. All right, I'm gonna turn this heater off for a minute. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I'm hitting my backboard. That's not good. I ruined a knife the last time. There's a steel ring back there. There we go. Now, I don't know if you could tell or not, but I backed off on that a lot. Like I ego throw a lot. Like I said, especially when you guys are watching. Dead center. Dead center. Yeah. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the motivation. Appreciate it. Come on, dude. This thing's janky, dude. Janky. Can you guys see that? There we go. Flying Axe Blade, what's going on, dude? I haven't seen or talked to you in quite a while. Hopefully you're good. How's your dog? You still got your dog, man? Shoot. I hope so. I can't remember what you used to call your dog. Snarf? Was it Snarf? All right, let's try some underhand one rotation, holding the blade, the handle, I mean. Oh, ooh. Gotta dial her in a little bit. There we go. Oh. Underhand one rotation. Difficult to do up close. So throwing lately has been very, very satisfying, and I've been learning a lot. In the past, I kind of would just throw, and all I cared about was results. So lately, in 2025 basically, I started to think about why, how am I doing these things? I'm starting to understand things more. And the more that I throw, and I've really, like my nose spin and my knife throwing has just really been at another level lately, and I've been really happy. And the more that I think about it, everything is just based upon angles. The angle of release, the angle in which you hold the knife, this way, this way, this way, this way, that way. Your release point here, 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 here. How you manipulate the blade to do what you want. For instance, half spin. You can do it flat, like that. You can do it with your finger, like that. You can also do it with the palm of your hand, like this. And I'm using the pad of my hand right here to control. Now you can't get a whole lot, with your finger. You can really push and slow rotation. So now I've just found out that it's just about how you release and the angle in which you release, like that. Been throwing a long time now, and it's about time I teach myself what I'm actually doing so that I can better help and teach other people. The goal has always been to earn a living doing this somehow. And 14 years of throwing, still haven't figured it out. I basically do everything for free. Yeah, whatever. But with the palm this way, you can also do it the other way. And I don't understand this quite yet, but I'm holding it, instead of this way, I'm holding it this way. So I think I'm using the inside of my fingertips and then no wrist action whatsoever. All arm. So if I use my wrist at all, it over rotates. So I gotta lock my arm and use my whole arm like this, if that makes sense. Let's change it up. Let's do some rotational stuff. 2 rotations, 5 meters or 16 feet. Oh God, right through that little gap up there. Right through there. All right, we'll do 1 rotation. We'll do, whoop, excuse me. All right, let me try it again. So that big hole there doesn't matter so much for instinctive throwing, but for rotational throwing, that's a big difference from the surface of the target to the back of the target. That's almost 4 inches. 3 inches, 3 or 4. Okay, 1 rotation. We'll do 2. We'll back up, throw from the blade. 2 knives. Back up from the handle again. 2 rotations. These stainless steel knives, man, you gotta watch for burrs. A bad burr will ruin your day. Had a pretty good one the other day and I had to go super glue it. I don't know if you guys can see stripes on my finger there. It's glued up pretty good now, but. Okay, let's see how many ways I can stick a knife, right? Start with no spin, underhand half, underhand full. Oh, we'll try that one again. There we go. Side arm half, side arm no spin. Oh, damn, I just blasted that knife. Blasted it. Check for burrs. Pretty good one. Nothing that's gonna ruin my day. I got a file handy over there, but I'm also cognizant of people's attention spans. If I stop and take a burr off, we're losing viewers. Okay, 2 rotations. Overhand half spin. Underhand half spin. Whoop. Underhand half. Oh, let's do, overhand 1 rotation, instinctive. 1 rotation is usually about 10 feet. So we're gonna use my finger. Oh. Okay. So my finger, you're using it to slow rotation. As you saw, the tip hit up, which is good. It didn't stick the knife, but it lets you know that you're doing the technique properly. Now, with these knives being soft, I shouldn't be clustering them like that, stacking your knives. But man, is it fun. Makes you feel good when you can put a bunch of knives into a tiny little beehole. Okay, 2 rotations. No spin, overhand. Terrible. There we go. Overhand, 1 spin. Okay, I under rotated, hit tip up. I got to use a little bit of this. Even more. So instead of extending which normally you always want to follow through, I had to stop my arm and snap my wrist. Not as easy to be consistent with, but if I was to have a session of me just doing that, it becomes pretty easy. You can do it back to 7 meters pretty easy. But let's go ahead and see. All right. Trying to demonstrate. So with a no spin throw, you got to follow through all the way like that. One rotation. There we go. See how much I had to snap? Now to do it instinctively, when you move closer, you got to snap even more. It's not so practical this close because I can just throw a regular one rotation. There's different grips and different grips and techniques have different advantages. No spin. No spin will always have a tactical advantage within 20 feet. Specifically if you're throwing from the sheath, because you're always going to be grabbing the handle. So no spin will always be king for that. But half spin, I would choose half spin anything past 20 feet. I would choose half spin over no spin because I can throw it like a baseball. If you have the grip right and your wrist locked, oh, throw them like a baseball. Ooh, I gotta, let me read some comments here. I gotta hit this knife up here. It's got some decent burrs on it. But let me read some comments here real quick. What's up, Lex? Thanks for watching. Jeff, what's going on? So much different than how I throw. It's crazy how many ways there are to throw no spin. There's a lot. What are my pronouns? I am him. Or your dad. That's my pronoun. Have you ever thrown one at another person? Yes. But I was never meaning to hit them. Do I have any tips on underhand half spin? Yes. Yes, I do. Do I practice? How do I practice for a running target? Have your target run. Is it a knife or a kunai? Kunai suck. So, yeah. If again, refer to this. Want me to answer your question? $2 super chat. I will make sure to answer your question as best as I can. When we do a trick shot at 10 feet, $5. 13 feet, $10. 16 feet, $15. 7 meter, $50. Or don't. But underhand half spin, I'll answer your question because I love underhand half spin. The biggest and best tip I can give you, there's lots of different ways of doing it. Some people, I throw overhand half spin with my finger here to control, push, to retard the blade. And some people, here's my overhand, right? And some people use the same grip, just flip their hand around like this for that. Now, I can do it, as you can see, but I'm not as, ooh, that was a good one. Ooh. Ooh. Anyway, that's generally not how I do it myself. I throw my knives flat. It gives me more control this way. This is my grip right here. Nice and, you want a firm grip but loose. And you don't have to worry about it cutting yourself because throwing knives are not sharp, they're just pointy. So this is my grip right here. And a good way to practice underhand half spin is that. See how it stays flat as it comes out of my hand? That's a great way to practice the release. Just like that. Now, up close, the knife only has so much time to turn, so you have to flick. But you'll see that I don't extend my arm too much further than this. Like that. So, like this. But the further you go back, the more it becomes like bowling. Like that. I'm not super far back, but if I was really far back, I would do it like this. I would step in and then slide the knife out of my hand. That's the basics for me. Again, flat like this. Good way of practicing the release. Nice and smooth. No, I didn't stick these. I'm just kind of showing you the movement, the arm movement. But you can throw it hard or soft. Ooh. Let me demonstrate a little instinctive stuff here. Oh, there we go. As you can see up close, I have to flick. I got to stop myself. Further back I go, the more it becomes like bowling, really following through. Hopefully that helps. Give it a shot and let me know how it goes. Underhand half spin, probably, it's one of my favorites. I got a lot of favorites, but yeah, it's up there for me. And then underhand one rotation is the same thing, but you got to put double the action on it. So here's underhand half spin again, right? So same grip, just from the handle side. As you see, I'm having to use my wrist a little bit. And here's half rotation again. Hopefully you can see the difference. I've got some tutorials on my channel. I've got almost 1,000 videos that you can go back through. Just type Full Tang Clan in the search bar and then whatever keyword that you want to see, and I've probably done a video on it. One rotation. All right, now, if that's all true, I should be able to do 1.5 rotations. It's got to add extra flick. Let's see if I can do it. So, it's kind of hard for me to see what's going on. I'm throwing it so hard. It's easier to do further away. I'm only 5 meters, which is about 16 feet. So, since it's easier to do it further away, the closer up I am, the more I have to flick it, which makes it a little more inconsistent. Okay, I saw that one now. I saw that it hit tip down. So I need to turn it a quarter rotation more, so I really got to flick it. There we go. Yeah, it's much easier from about 7 meters, 7 or 8 meters. Oh, showing off. Let's try it. Let's, you know, behind the back, half spin, under the leg. Two rotations. Whoop, too close. Now rotational throwing, it's all, basically it's distance based. Right there is my sweet spot. Everybody has a slightly different sweet spot. And it also depends on what knives you're throwing, how long they are, how heavy they are, and where the balance is. Really determines how a knife spins. All right, let's go back to no spin, everybody's favorite. Let's do some sidearm, or excuse me, no spin. Sidearm, no spin. Damn, I'm messing up my vocabulary tonight. All right, we'll do a little walk back, sidearm. Nice and casual. Don't throw hard, idiot. In my brain, I'm like, people are watching, throw hard as fuck. Give me a second here. Grab my little drinky poo. Dranky drank. Oh man, we got a $5. What's up, dude? All right. Woo! Yeah, man. We had a warm day. I got the Starlink positioned perfectly. It said I have good stream, but I got the door open. You know, it's winter time. The only time that I can live stream is when the door's open. So, okay, $5. We got a 10 feet, 3 meter, 3 feet, or 3 meter fucking 10 feet trick shot. We got to do. We did no spin earlier, so let's just do a regular, let's just do a one rotation. Oh, we got another one. Holy shit. Do a kick flip. It's pretty good. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. Easy on the fucking donations, all right? Okay. I'm not even gonna put any weight. Not even gonna put any weight in the can. This should be a relatively simple one. Oh, we got contact. Contact. I've really been trying to get out of my head about throwing hard. I really have. So, I don't know if you guys happened to watch my last 2 live streams, but they were out of control. 417,000 people watched me in 52 minutes, and then 824,000 people watched on Christmas Day in 51 minutes. Blew my mind. Blew my mind. Wish I would have monetized that shit, huh? Even if it was monetized, it still probably would have been like $5. I don't even know how that works. I've only monetized one video way back in the day for live stream. Wow. Oh my God. Stop throwing hard. Throwing hard feels good. It looks cool. All right, we're getting close. Oop. There's the 3 meter. Whoa. Okay. 1.5 with this knife is a little different. Got to back up a little bit. Oh. Thank you, by the way. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. We did one earlier at 4 meter with no spin, so. Ooh. That crater's really messing me up. Not sure if you guys can see how deep the crater is in the middle of my target. Ooh. What? Oh, I slid my, that was stupid. So if you ever want to try trick shots on your own, getting good, I did hit it, but throwing your can properly is literally half of the trick shot. And the closer you can get your can to the target, or if not touching it by the knife gets there, time the knife gets there, that's ideal. It makes it easier. Now there are times where you can hit the can, specifically no spin really does the trick, but no spin comes in like this, so you can hit the can early and push it into the target and then impale it. We call that taxiing, which is very satisfying, by the way. Ah, you bitch. All right, come on. Ooh, that wasn't too bad. That was stupid. All right, just a couple more 1.5 rotation attempts, and then we'll switch over to half spin. We haven't done one yet. Oh. Oh. Bad can toss. It wasn't close enough. Mangled it though. The less dense your can has, the easier it flies through the air, I've found. Okay, last 1.5 spin attempts. That was stupid. That wasn't too bad. Oh, just to the right. Okay, switching over to half spin. I'm gonna toss that can, it's a little too dented up. I would like to add some weight, honestly. Okay, half spin. There we go. That was stupid. Woo! Check your knives for burrs. Oh, that was close. That was a bad can toss. Stupid. That was a dumb across my body. I like that. That was. Throw the can like a man, idiot. Stupid. Oh. Give me a minute here. I apologize. Almost got a half spin taxi just to the right of it. All right, that's not bad. I'm not mad at those misses. They were within probably an inch or two. Well, probably, yeah. Oh. That was stupid. Not bad though. That wasn't terrible. Yeah. That one looked kind of promising to me actually. But you can learn a lot from your misses if you pay attention. Okay. That was fucking retarded. No, oh, dude, this one's cool. Yeah, check this out. I don't think I've ever had one like this. Ripped out the jugular. I've never seen one like that. That one was promising. Scheiße. Stupid motherfucker. See, I should be adding weight to these. It really helps me. But we started this way, we're gonna finish this way. Gotta throw it more at the target. Ooh, got a burr. Hold on. Got some burrs. Got some burrs. At the target. You fucker. Dude, that was fucking fun. Fuck! Damn. Some nights you got it, some nights you don't. Dude. Yeah, you motherfucker. Oh, man. Also, stop throwing so hard, you retard. But it feels good. Excuse me. Oh my God. Well, that was a cool one. All right, back to our regular scheduled program. Back to when I can look like I'm good at throwing. To your average viewer, someone tunes in and be like, man, this guy sucks. He's probably only been throwing for 10 years or something. grab another cerveza. One more beer, and then we'll shut her down. I'm sure it's been over an hour, right? Yeah, my back is much, much better, dude. I've been able to throw hard again. It's not 100% by any means, but yeah, I've never been to a chiropractor before, and the chiropractor has helped a lot. There's been some exercises I've been doing, lots of stretching. That's helped a lot. Beer helps. Just kidding. Oh, another one. Wait. Oh, never mind. Yeah, yes, definitely doing a trick shot, dude. Anyone that I'm gonna move this though. We don't need any more money. That's crazy. I'm not a beggar. I mean, it's nice to make money from knife throwing, but it makes me feel weird. Okay, well, now that we have to look at that stupid thing, let's really get some distance here. Let's throw like a man. A man. Move the light real quick. Okay. Now we can really stretch our legs. Let's see what's up here. Oh. I underspun at 7 meters, which is crazy. Yeah! Probably won't see the old 5-time doing that stuff. Oh, whoa, we got a rebate. Oh. Sorry, I'm not even sure if you guys can see me. So those were all no spin, about 7 meters. So half spin and no spin are very similar, but it's interesting how different they are as well. All right, so I'll do no spin. Ooh, underspun, that was good. If you can underspin from this far, you're doing it right. Okay, so those were no spin, half spin. Oh my God. There we go. See the subtle change? I'll switch it up a little bit. So the whole time I've been throwing my new design here that you can't buy. Sorry, these are 10.5 inches. Love this design. It's great for no spin, half spin, and rotational. Let's go over here. Let's switch it up. Let's go to 8.5 inch knives. This is the 8.5 inches of danger. You can still get these on delta2alpha.com right now. This is the 1/4 inch version. We have the 3/8 version as well. But yeah, let's switch it up. Very different size of knife, different. It's just different. These are more difficult in my opinion, but let's see if I can throw these. Just fucking laser beams. Fucking laser beams. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Come on! stoked on these things, man. So like the bigger knives to me now are like, you know, when you get up into the batting, you're on deck and you got the weights on your bat and you're doing some batting practice, you know, that's what those are. And then I get these bad boys out, hit some home runs. God damn, it's good. Tell me that's not fucking good. Look at that, dude. Come on. Fucking laser beam. Oh, that one sucked. I suck. It's incredible. Sorry if it sounds like I'm being arrogant. I put a lot of time into this, and it's very, very rewarding to get back this far and be able to throw that hard. Usually when you see someone throw no spin, and this isn't crazy far, it's not crazy far, but no spin's only good for so far, in my opinion. You start to see people lob them in, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's very accurate. But to me, this is just, oh, it's the bee's knees. Well, that was bad. I tripped on my fucking. Oh, that was bad. But the key really, just learning. Earlier I know I've had people intermittently come in and out of the live stream. But I was talking a lot about angles earlier. The more I throw, the more I realized everything's about angles. And for me now, usually you want to lock your wrist straight. That's kind of an advanced thing. In the beginning, you kind of want your wrist back when you're throwing no spin, then straight. And then now, I swear, I'm almost tilting it forward. I should actually chill because I'm traveling this weekend to go teach. So I should chill, but I can't, and I won't. All right, let's do a little walk back. 3 to 7. Nice and smooth. Chill out, danger. Don't throw your arm out. No one cares. Ah, fucking biatch. But by far, these little knives have taught me more than any other knife, and these are by far my favorite to throw. I think my newest design is better design for all around, but these little guys here, let's do some half spin. Ooh, over rotated. Stop throwing so hard. Whoop. Shit. I don't know who's watching right now, but one thing you'll never see me do, ever, is pick up a knife and do this. Grab the knife properly, correctly, making sure you have the same grip every time. Now, you will see some of the best knife throwers in the world do that. And it works. You want to make sure you have the same grip every time. But you'll never, ever see me grab the knife and position it properly. I feel like to be a true instinctive thrower, you should be able to grab the knife, hold it in your hand, and feel it how it is in your hand and adjust accordingly. Specifically, if you want to call yourself combat knife thrower, which is a very popular term, and I get it. Combat, military, insane knife throw, fucking whatever, I get it. But, ooh. Damn crater got me. All right, let's slow it down. I've been throwing hard, direct. Pew! Let's slow it down. Being able to control rotation. Speed it up, slow it down. Get down, turn around, go to town, boot, scoot, boogie. All them shits. Anybody see that one? Fucking, it's over there somewhere. Shit. Oh, man. Oh, well. Down to 4. Slowing it down. Slowing it down. Slow. One day, I'm gonna have a AI system set up in here that's an advanced knife tracker. I will never lose a knife. Oh, found it, haha. Never lose a knife ever again. Okay, we're gonna speed it up. We're gonna slow it down. Speed it up. Slow it down. Speed it up. Mastery! Just kidding. Ooh, too much push. Yeah. All right. I gotta go pee on something. Thanks to everybody that donated. Thanks for everybody for watching. I really miss doing these. But God hates me. God hates me and doesn't want me to have good internet. You talk to him. You tell him. Just joking. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Happy New Year. When the weather gets nice, we'll be doing weekly live streams again. Got a lot of cool things planned for this year. Dangerfest is going to be sick. Yep. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace. Throw every day.